YouTube, what is up? So today we're going to talk about a game that's simple enough and artistic enough the children will play it, but the strategy is deep enough the adults will keep coming back. Today we're going to talk about a game called Tsuro. So like I said, Tsuro is a very simple game that children and adults will both love, and it's a very artistic game as well, as we see here with our cockatrice here in the middle. So Tsuro is a tile placement game, and you'll be moving your pieces around here on the board, and you're trying to be the last one standing by the time the game is done. And this how it goes is like this. For setup, we'll just use these three here for example. We'll say player 1, gray, starts up there. Player 2, yellow, starts over here. Player 3, this coffee color, we'll start on the opposite side here. And then we already have 3 hands set aside for this, just because we're pre-planning. So we'll assume this is gray's hand. You'll look at your tiles, and these lines are how you're going to move depending on how you place them. So for example, we'll start with this tile. So we see the notches here. So we're going to place that there, and he's going to move on that line to there. And that is his turn. Once his turn is over, he would draw a tile back, add it to his hand. And normally you keep these hidden, but I'm one person with 2 hands, so I can't do that. And then we'll assume yellow's turn over here. Same thing. Each tile's different, so now we have to figure out how we want to move. A good strategy is to typically stay in the perimeter, then dive in towards the end. At least that's what I do. So we'll just use this one for example, and we'll just say we're going straight for it. We're going straight to the middle. You'll place them there, and then turns will continue until the board is more and more filled up. Now, at some point you guys are going to be next to each other. Let's just assume, for this example, we both ended up here on the same tile through some means. I don't know, that one looped there. Everything else is made up, but you're both here. And then we come back to gray's turn. And here we have gray's tiles. Now gray can attempt to knock yellow out with this tile here. Because we'll see what would happen here. We'll place that there. Gray would go over here and stay alive, whereas yellow would come flying off the board and be out of the game. So the objective, like I said, is to be the last one standing. You can do it in a few ways. Like I showed, just push him off there. The other way, if you can place the tiles to where 2 people would be running into each other on the same turn. For example, we got something like this here, made up beyond there, but let's say he moved there. Since they ran into each other, they would both be eliminated. Now any tile you play does have to affect your piece. You can't just place them to affect other people. So you're gonna want to make sure you don't run into people, but if you do have someone on your tile, you do want to try and kick them out. So this has been how to play Tsuro. It's a very simple game. Like I said, the children can do it because they just follow the line. There's no complex mechanics. And it's just a really fun game. I like it. I always carry it anywhere I go where there's a family meetup, just because, you know, anybody can pick it up. You know, kids, grandma, grandpa, anybody in between. And it's just a lot of fun. So, you know, as always, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing if you're enjoying these videos and you want to see some of the other stuff we have coming out. I do appreciate that, as well as any feedback you want to give me. So thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a great day.